Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will talk about 7 easy ways to cut your expenses. So, make sure to watch the full video. Household debt in the US was a record $14.6 trillion for the first quarter of 2021, which seems like a lot of debt, and it is. If you stack that amount of debt in $1 bills, it would reach all the way to the moon and back twice. So how do we bring that stack of debt down to earth? The easiest way is to cut expenses and use the money to pay off debt. That's also the hardest way. Many people are reluctant to cut expenses as they simply believe it's too hard, said Anna Barker of LogicalDollar, a money management firm. As we become used to living a certain way, the idea of making changes that may force us to cut back on things that we consider completely normal and essential to our lives is incomprehensible to a lot of us. At the same time, for many of us, carrying debt is also seen as completely normal, which it absolutely shouldn't be. This is why any effort to cut expenses will also often have to be accompanied by a shift in mindset. Barker said reducing spending to achieve financial goals, including paying off debt, shouldn't be seen as a sacrifice. It's better to look at it as being necessary in order to take control of our money. Here are some tips on reducing expenses so you can pay off debt. 1. Start tracking your spending habits. The first step to cutting spending is figuring out where the money is going. Tracking spending over 30 or 60 days will probably be an eye-opener. Who knew that much money was going toward your Kindle or Egg McMuffin habit? You may be surprised at how much you've spent on certain items, but this gives you a good chance to see just where adjustments are needed going forward, Barker said. The old-fashioned way to track is to write down every expense as you make it. That cumbersome exercise stops a lot of expense cutters in their track. Fortunately, we live in the 21st century and technology can do our writing down for us. If you pay for everything with a debit or credit card, check your statements. Go through everything you spent money on and determine what you really needed and what were wants. One way to make things clear is to print out the statement and use different colored highlighters or pens to mark different types of spending, or write them down under needs and wants headings. Some financial institutions even have a graph or pie chart on debit card accounts with spending categories showing where your money went. If you do use cash, be sure to get receipts. 2. Get on a budget. Creating a budget doesn't have to be complicated. It's simply a plan for where your money will go. Barker said that overcomplicating is the biggest mistake people make when budgeting. Barker said budgeting can even mean separating spending into needs, wants, and goals, rather than spelling out every specific item. That way, you'll be able to monitor and adjust your overall spending in these categories as needed, making it far more manageable than having a more detailed budget, she said. She said it's important to allocate money each month toward financial goals. Paying off debt should be a major objective. Don't be tempted to take money away from that to spend on other areas of your life, she said. Cutting your expenses in order to continue working towards your debt-free goal should be your priority. But small goals should also be included. They help measure success, and achieving these milestones can help motivate you. 3. Reevaluate your subscriptions. Most people have monthly subscriptions for cable TV or streaming services, internet, cell phones, publications, weight loss programs, you name it. Once you set one up, you likely don't think about it much, yet the money comes out of your account every month. When you cancel the subscription, go through your email and unsubscribe to newsletters or regular advertisements that come from that source. Don't pass on unsubscribing to something because they make it hard or it seems like a small expense that's not worth the trouble to get rid of. Think of cutting expenses as death to debt by 1,000 cuts, not one big blow. 4. Reduce electricity use. You have to heat or cool your home. You need power for lights and your other appliances. But there are many ways to lower your utility bills. Electricity costs account for about 12% of the average household budget. Some things you can do to cut those expenses are immediate. Don't leave the computer running, don't run the dishwasher without a full load, hang out the laundry instead of running the dryer, turn down the thermostat. Shop around to see if there are utility providers that offer lower rates, particularly for fuel. Other steps are almost as easy, but take a trip to the hardware store, change to energy-efficient light bulbs, install a programmable thermostat. Many electricity providers link to users' accounts to show how to cut costs. Other saving methods involve an upfront expense but will save money in the long run. Make sure you buy Energy Star appliances, update your water heater. Changing your heating and cooling system can help both your bills and the environment. Making major utility charges can be expensive, but check your state government website. Many have programs that help consumers switch to more efficient heating systems. For example, Maine has a program that offers a $1,000 rebate to homeowners with oil heat to switch to a heat pump and even offers a low-interest loan program to finance the cost. 5. Lower your housing expenses. One of your biggest expenses is likely housing. People whose income is below $50,000 a year spend an average of 36.6% or more of your income on housing. Reducing housing expenses may seem like a nuclear option, but it is something worth considering, and there are ways to downsize that may be easier than you think. 6. Reduce your insurance premiums. Adjustments to home and car insurance are another way to reduce monthly expenses. If you pay both, shop around for companies that will bundle them for a cheaper rate. You may also be able to lower your rates based on what kind of homeowner or driver you are. To save money on car insurance, check out companies that offer lower rates for a safe driving record, or for those who drive a cheaper car. Cars with enhanced safety features also can get lower rates. Being a member of an organization like AAA is beneficial. To save on homeowners insurance, check out your policy and see if your company offers reduced rates for making improvements. Installing smoke and carbon monoxide detectors and burglar alarms can mean discounts. So can upgrading electrical or heating systems. Also, consider raising your deductible from $500 to $1,000, which can save 25% on your premium. Shop around for insurance companies that may offer a better deal. Check out the National Association of Insurance Commissioners, NAIC.org, for tips on picking a good insurer. But also check out whether your insurer offers a discount if you've been with them for 6 years or more. Barker of LogicalDollar also said that one of the biggest hidden expenses consumers don't think about is automatic renewals for things like insurance. 7. Eat at home. Preparing and eating meals at home can save a lot of money. Weekly meal planning can make it easy. Figure out what you will eat for the week, plan it, then stick to it. The internet offers an endless variety of cooking and recipe tips, even for people who don't consider themselves cooks. If you don't have time to prepare meals during the work week, make something on the weekend. A casserole, chili, a chicken dish that will provide several meals. Portion it out into daily meal contains, and all you have to do is grab and go. For longer-term convenience, make a hearty soup, chili, or casserole, portion into one-meal containers, and freeze it, providing quick meals for busy days in the future. The investment in half a dozen one-portion containers will pay off fast when you're not going through the drive-thru every night. Hope you liked the video. Make sure to hit the like button and click the bell icon for more updates. If you are new to my channel, hit subscribe button.